California Proposition 54, public display of legislative bills prior to vote, 2016. So what does that mean? This bill prohibits legislatures from passing any bill until it has been presented in print and on the internet 72 hours prior to any vote. Right off the bat, I'm like, of course, yes, we got to prohibit people from just being able to pass bills without the public knowing about it, right? But then I said, let me go and look at who is actually behind the bill. And the person who initiated this bill is a guy named Charles Munger Jr. He's responsible for a previous bill, Proposition 32, back in the day, that was extremely deceptive. And it opened my eyes to exactly how this dude operates. I'm not going to run you through the details, but if you want to look up Charles Munger Jr. Proposition 32, you will see how incredibly fraudulent it was. It was one of those bills that only benefited venture investors, land developers, and law firms. So let me just say right off the bat, this filthy rich Charles Munger Jr., knowing his history, I'm already skeptical about the bill. But then I think about the fact that we are living in the love and hip hop Kardashian era, and most of the regular people, we're not going to jump on a bill in the middle of a work week and try to figure out what the loopholes are of this bill and whether or not it benefits us. The people who are actually interested in that bill are people with special interest, right? The people who are going to benefit financially from this bill being passed, or the people who oppose it because they have their own agenda. I should also mention that this bill requires the legislature make audio-visual recordings of all public proceedings and make them public within 24 hours. So someone with special interest and a lot of money has 72 hours to run like a smear campaign using footage that is presented to the public from legislature that benefit their interest, and then use them as scare tactics to get us to do a rushed, uninformed vote because we're busy watching the Kardashians and Love and Hip Hop. It's going to get us to make an uninformed vote against our better interests. Basically, people with money manipulate people who have to go to work every single day and raise kids every single day and are stuck in the grind by providing us with misinformation. So I'm a little torn because, yeah, I would love that delay so that I could actually have a say. But then again, what actually happens is the people with special interest and big money dominate the direction of any bill when they're given the opportunity to put together smear campaigns and buy airtime, show them in the middle of our favorite programs, and skew us in one direction or the other. So I'm torn on this bill, and I'm undecided because I do want more transparency in legislation. Fact checkers, somebody, I need your help. Charles Munger Jr. previous attempted passing Proposition 32 was so ruthless. It was so ruthless that I'm almost turned off by anything that he's involved in. And so him and his cronies are the people that I don't want to empower by agreeing to this bill. But at the same time, I don't want to spite myself because of the fact that I don't like him. I do want to know what bills are being passed. I do want them to be made public. But I also know that nobody's really paying attention. None of us, at least. So, Proposition 54, I'm in the middle still. I need help.